and welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you live from Miami. We are here for Art Week. I am actually just in the Airbnb right now. I'm getting ready to walk over to the museum, but you are in for a week full of art festivities. I planned this since like June or July. I started sending out emails to different PR agencies to try to get in to events. So it has paid off. I'm here for the week and I can't wait to show you guys what I get into this week. I am celebrating my birthday today, day one of Miami, celebrating my birthday, and yeah, I'll be here for a while. So hopefully this vlog is a little bit longer so you guys get to see everything and hear more from me and we can interact more and all that stuff. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and welcome to Miami. Oh, and before we get started for today, let me do a little fit check because I got this outfit. Oh my gosh, I have to come way back here, but hopefully the new mic is hitting and you can still hear me. Here is the fit. I am renting this from a little brand called Bento Rental. This isn't sponsored or anything. I wish it was, but we are gonna pull out some cool fits this week. So that is another part that I'm excited to show you guys as well. So let's walk on over to the museum and get this day started.
But first we headed over to the local coffee shop, which also had matcha, thank goodness. It was so cool, very like cyber looking. I found out that they also were gonna have an art show later in the patio, so I came back for that. So you will see that later on in the vlog. But yeah, here is us getting some drinks before I get ready and head out to the museum. Here's a quick look at my room in our Airbnb. I thought it was very cute that they had a Henry Matisse poster above the bed that I was sleeping in, very fitting for this trip. This is the Design District. It was about a 15-minute walk from our Airbnb, very close. I was not expecting it to be that close. I thought I was gonna have to take an Uber over here, but I looked it up on the maps and it was walking distance. So that was a nice little surprise. I loved walking through here because there were just so many cool little art installations as you saw, and then there are also some luxury stores. Think of this as like the Rodeo of Miami. There are tons of amazing stores here. I didn't pop into any of them just because I was staying focused on my mission to get to the museum. But yeah, look at these like crazy art installations that was just like on the parking garage. I don't know if this is there all the time. Probably, they look pretty permanent, but that was super cool to see. Here is the entrance of the Institute of Contemporary Art. This is a free entry museum, so all you have to do is reserve your space online before you get there, or you can always just do it as you walk in. But they had some pretty awesome art on the first level. I did only show like some of the pieces. I just didn't feel like recording everything. I also wanted to try to be in the moment a little bit, but these were some of my favorite pieces. The museum was a little smaller than I had anticipated, so after I was done looking at all of the exhibits, I continued walking around in the Design District. I ran into this cutie little store that had the prettiest dresses. It was called like Cleo, something with a P, I don't know. But the dresses were so pretty. I love this little like dolphin one. I think I already showed it. Let me see. Oh, this one. It's so cute. I loved it. It's really giving Miami. And then I was told that I could get a free bag by going into Jimmy Choo. So we did that, and it was this little tote. It folds up like a little duster bag, which I thought was pretty cute.
I have some time blocked off after visiting the museum to walk around the Design District, and then I ran into this little sculpture garden moment. So we're gonna explore here too. It's so fun to be here during Art Week because there's just like art everywhere you turn, especially in the Design District. It's all like walking distance. I actually walked here from our Airbnb too, so that was really cool. But yeah, let's explore here for a little bit before we go into our first gallery later on today. Hope you're having fun.
I know I said I wasn't going to do much shopping, but I did see a Ghani store out here, and I happened to have a little Ghani gift card, and it was my birthday, so I decided to come in here and do some shopping and treat myself to a little item. I wasn't going to spend a ton of money, but I did want to try on some clothes and just, get the vibe of actually shopping at a luxury store. So here are some of my favorite pieces and some of the pieces that I actually tried on. I tried on a bunch of jackets, some t-shirts, and then I tried on those shoes too. The shoes were a little disappointing. I thought that they looked kind of crazy on me, to be honest. I think that they might have looked better with like jeans or like dressed up shirt. I don't know. This polka dot jacket was one of my faves. I also loved the Ghani and Barbar collection. They had so many cute little pieces. This jacket was like $800, but man, if I had the money, it would have been worth it for me. I also was really into the cheetah print, if you can't tell. I went over to check out the accessories after trying on all the clothes, and the salesperson here was probably tired of me, but she was really fun and let me check out all the different keychains. She had so much like in storage, just like in the little drawers, and she kept pulling everything out so I could see everything. I thought that was so sweet, especially, with the fact that I wasn't going to spend a ton of money. She was still like super kind and let me just shop to my heart's content, even if it was just window shopping. I did, however, end up buying something, so it made it worth her while. Guess what I got in the comments? It was something that I tried on.
Okay, finally sitting down to have some lunch. We are at a place called Pura Vida, and it's really cute. It's giving like sweet green type vibe, I guess. It's like upscale food, and I don't even know what that means. Bye. You'll see. I'll show you the food. But yeah, I just got my little table, finished shopping at Ghani. You guys, I've been wanting to like shop there for such a long time, and the person that worked there was so sweet, and she did her thing, saleswoman. But yeah, it was super fun to like shop in there and actually be able to buy something. I did use a gift card from a return that I had last year, so it wasn't like big ballin', but it was still fun to have the experience and actually buy something there. But yeah, I took it as a little sign that right now my number for my order is number 3, and that's my favorite number. Also, my birthday, which is today, so I just thought that was a cute little nod from the universe showing me, I don't know, good things are coming. So let's get back into this vlog and I'll show you where I'm at.
I went to a little local gallery opening after this. It was pretty cool, pretty chill. I was excited to get into my first opening reception of the week. This was one of the smaller galleries, but it was still cool, still had some really cool pieces. And then I bopped over to the cafe that we started at. They had a pop-up art gallery, which was so fun. They also had a DJ that was really going off. After that, it was time to head over to the big art convention, which was hosting Spectrum Miami and Red Dot Miami. This is a huge convention center full of artists. I actually ended up meeting several artists. They were standing there with their own work, and I got to do some interviews, which I posted on Instagram and TikTok. This was just a great way to start my week and had such good energy here. It was so fun, and everyone was just super excited to be here. I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what a great day, and then she went home. No, this was just the start of the night. After that convention, I ended up going to an art installation / party that was actually on the beach. This was so cool. I was super excited to come check this out. I think it's probably popped off a little bit later. I got there right when it opened, but it was cool to see nonetheless. I met up with some friends here that I was staying in the Airbnb with, and we hung out here for a while and just got to soak in the ambiance before we headed to my birthday dinner. We had dinner at this place called Chimba, and they happened to have a vinyl spinning DJ that night, which was really cool, elevated the vibe so much in my opinion, and the architecture and vibe here was just so cool. I loved this little venue, and the food was amazing as well. After dinner, we all squeezed into this little Fiat and bopped over to this place called Dante's Hi-Fi. And that, my friends, is the end of night 1. So I have 3 more days to showcase for you. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would you like to visit Art Week Miami one day and check out the art exhibits and all the art parties?
All right, we're back day 2 in Miami for Art Week. Today we're checking out Context Art Fair. We're also going to go to an IKEA event, and we're going to try out the water taxi. Just come along and see what we'll get into today. All right, so we ran through Art Miami, Context Miami. I feel like we got to see a lot of cool pieces though. We got some artist interviews. Missy got to see some Basquiat. They have lots of Keith Haring. I was shocked.
Lots.
Every gallery has like a Keith Haring piece. But now we are headed to the water taxi. We're gonna cross the bridge and get ready for the IKEA event. We're gonna try to get lunch because we're starving. But yeah, that's our day so far. Let's show you where we're at right now. Beautiful, scared for my hair, but it's a gorgeous day.
I'm going to do 70.
Okay, so funny story. I have a press pass to Art Basel, but I'm trying to get my friend a pass, and one of our friends said that they left their pass in a planter. So we came over here to try to find it, and guess what? We got it! So after like an hour or so of it probably sitting here, we found the press pass. We're gonna bop in, use the restroom, and then try to come back tomorrow. That's so cute.
So this is the part of the night where it started getting a little more adventurous. We were able to get into this Hublot event, which is a really expensive watch. And they had this anniversary party, and we were able to get in on like the assumption of press passes. But we were, just invited ourselves to be on this guest list, if you know what I mean. And this was such a cool event. There were so many celebrities. We saw Ty Dolla $ign there. I guess 50 Cent ended up showing up later. Super cool, and we got to experience it all before heading over here to get dinner. This little place is called Pikio Taco, and it's located inside the Generator Hotel on Miami Beach. It is actually a cool little venue.
One watch. Like, come on now. What? Imagine how much those exclusive watches were with the diamonds. That's insane.
Getting into that Hublot event was super cool, and we decided to end the night there and get some rest for the next day. Day 3 in Miami. Today we're starting out on a little walkie walk. We came to Starbucks because the little cafe that we wanted to go to didn't have inside, and it's so hot out here today. So we popped in there and got some waters. But more importantly, I need to show you guys my outfit for today. So give me a sec. So here's today's look. We have the little stuffed plushies in my hair, and then on my purse, obvi, the dress, and yes, that's today's look. Our first stop of the day was Peachtree Revival. It is a vintage and secondhand clothing store. It is owned and co-founded by Dani Cleric, who is an influencer and honestly design expert. She does home design. She also does fashion styling and things of that nature. And the store is just so cute. I've been wanting to visit here for years and finally got to check it out. And of course, I had to take advantage of their little in-house matcha pop-up that they had. This was from House of Matcha, and this was a strawberry matcha. It was actually so good. Our next stop of the day was the Standard Hotel, and it was a little drive away, but when we got there, we realized that there were like multiple little pop-ups happening at the hotel itself, so that definitely made it worth the drive. After that, we finally headed over to the star of the week, which was Art Basel itself. It is hosted in the giant Miami Convention Center, and let me tell you, it was huge. There's so much to see here, and I'm sure that we probably didn't even see half of it. So in these next several clips, enjoy what I'd consider some of the most interesting pieces and some of my favorites. I'll let you guess which are which, but let me know in the comments which are your favorites.
All right, so we're leaving Art Basel and heading to get some little snacky snacks. But I just wanted to pause for a second and chat about our experience and what we thought of the art. So, Missy, you want to go first and just share like what you thought or any takeaways from anything?
Yeah, it was so much fun. We saw a lot of my favorite artists, one being Basquiat, favorite of all time. So I was pretty happy to see him there. Not him there, but his art. And yeah, I got to learn about a lot of new artists that I've never heard of. So
yes,
very fun to see all of the beautiful art there.
Yeah, I really love the experiential stuff, of course.
Yeah, those robots.
The robots are creepy AF.
Creepy.
But yeah, it's just like an overwhelming amount of art. Like you're walking through, it's like a maze. It's huge.
It's huge.
There's so many little like in and outs. I feel like we would like go in circles, but also get lost. Like I definitely feel like we could come back another day and see like even more stuff.
Yeah. It's like a fever dream.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yeah, and especially because we're going to like multiple different galleries. It's like, wait, did I see that there or here? So that part was really interesting, and you know, it is overwhelming, but that's why you take pictures and videos so you can look back and remember where things were.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely cool. Definitely
really cool experience. For sure.
Would recommend if you're an art girly or guy. All right, we'll continue on the video and keep chatting with you later. Bye.
We ended up just eating at Raising Cane, so I didn't film there, but we jumped back on the water taxi to head back to the area that we were staying in. We actually got invited to a super special event for this night, so we had to get back to our Airbnb, get ready, and head over to the event. This is the Marilyn Monroe 100th anniversary, and it was happening in the Design District, which was nearby our Airbnb. We got dressed up, and my friend Missy is actually a photographer, and she was taking photos for this magazine called Le Taj.
You guys, we made it to a super cool red carpet event. We have some A-list celebrities that are going to be here, including Alex Earl, Mal Pa, which is a DJ, and other celebrities I can't even name. So take a look into this part of the vlog for some really cool red carpet footage.
So we were stationed at the red carpet area to get pictures of celebrities as they walked in, and we waited for like an hour from the start of the event, and the gag was not that many celebrities actually showed up, so we ended up just enjoying the night for ourselves and did meet a few little celebrities along the way. But for the most part, we just enjoyed the night ourselves and then headed over to another event that we got invited to for Nike. So here is that footage up next.
So we just got home from actually the Nike event, but I want to show you guys what we got from the Marilyn Monroe event. So came in this little bag, and I just took the tissue paper out, but it was pink, it was cute. We got a sweater. And at first I was like, man, we just got a sweater, but it's actually really cute. It has a little picture of Marilyn, and then it also has little writing on the back here. It's Champion brand, so it's a good thick sweater, and I will probably actually wear it. I think it's actually cute. I feel bad for the people that are like from Miami getting this, because it is so hot here. There's no way they're wearing this at all. I'm ready for bed. It's 11 p.m. ish here, and our Uber driver was like, you guys aren't going out anywhere? I'm like, we have been out since 11 a.m. That's 12 hours we've been outside. We're tired. And I need to post so much on my Instagram and TikTok, and I'm just overwhelmed with content, so hopefully I get you guys this vlog in a timely manner. But I wanted to show you guys what we got from the goodie bag. Okay, love you, see you probably tomorrow. Bye! So we also just found this in the bottom of the bag. It's a jewelry cleaning cloth. What do you have to say about this, Missy?
Like, girl, did you give me jewelry to clean with that? Like, I mean, you mean phone cleaning cloth?
This can clean our phone because they forgot to give us jewelry.
Yeah, like what?
It's cute though.
Oh, we got a bottle of champagne, so.
Ooh.
bottle cleaning champagne
Okay.
rag. Wipe our mouth after we eat the caviar.
So it's day 4 at Art Week in Miami, and today I'm actually helping sub in for my friend Steve, the style guide. He has one of his artist shows.
And this is where my mic stopped working. So I'm going to recap what I was saying, but basically I was just saying that I'm super grateful to be able to host in this capacity. I have always wanted to like open up my own art gallery. And so Steve giving me this opportunity to host in this space just to showcase this artist and, you know, just be the person that people talk to when they're looking at the art was a huge opportunity, and I'm super grateful to him for allowing me to do that. So here are their handles, and you can also find them linked in the description below. One thing that was really cool about this art show Scope Gallery was that it was literally on the beach, and they really incorporated that beachiness into the gallery itself. So you had little spots where you could sit on the sand, you had little spots that were in the sun. They had this area that was hosted for speakers like outside. All of the food stations were also outside, and they even had like a little pickleball area. But to be honest, for me, it was still just way too hot to be outside. So I spent some time looking through the art, and here are some of my favorite pieces from Scope. After I was done with my little shift at the booth, I walked around South Beach for a little bit and then headed over to the next art installation, which I luckily was able to take a shuttle to. It was all the way in mid-beach, so I headed over there and got to see this incredible work of art on the beach. Along with that beautiful installation, Library of Us by S. Devlin, they had a DJ, they had some bars, and just a whole little like community event there. We walked around the beach a little bit before heading over to dinner.
We just finished up dinner. It was good, but they ran out of pizza, which is kind of the reason why we came here. But we did get the bread service, and the bread was really yummy. So, and actually I'm super full. So like, we did not need also a pizza.
We have been doing too much.
Like my tummy is so full right now. But yeah, had a really fun day. I don't know why I feel like I didn't do that much today, but I'm still so tired. I think it's the weather for sure. But yeah, we're heading back to the Airbnb. We might do something tonight, might not. I kind of just want to go home and start editing. I'm stressed out about content, you already know. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and say hi, talk a little bit in this video. I feel like today was kind of just a lot of B-roll, but wanted to say hi to you guys, and yeah, maybe we'll get into something later, maybe not. Love you, bye.
Bring it to you now. Stop everything I do, go take a show.
Let's see the bottle. Miss Maryland. Where's the Maryland part?
I know, right? It's
That was a lie.
It's a new champagne, I think.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? Should I shake it?
Yeah. Look at our bartender.
Let's go.
This was our second to last day in Miami, and while we left the Airbnb, we had to head over to South Beach to where our hotel was. But before that, we grabbed some little Japanese sandos from this really cute place called Eiko and Mumu. These sandwiches were so bomb. I'm so glad that we got to try these. They actually just opened this location, so if you're in the Miami area, check out this location in Wynwood. So they let us check into our room early. Thank goodness. We are pooped. So it's about 12 p.m. right now. Oh, the little Christmas screensaver is so cute. Also, thank goodness they have a fridge so I can put some of our snacks that we didn't eat. Here's a little tour. Okay, mirrored shower. Interesting. Another mirror wall. This is actually a cute hotel, and it was actually pretty cheap. I think it was like $150-ish for the night. I don't know if that seemed cheap for this area and for the time that we're staying. So I'm gonna say it's cheap. But yeah, the outside like lobby area is super nice too. They also have a pool, happy hour, a bunch of stuff. So here's where we're gonna stay for one night, and then I leave tomorrow at 5 p.m. going home, so we'll have one more day of vlogging before I say goodbye. Someone is already in covers, cozied up. Girl. The second I saw her pull the sheet back, I was like, mm-mm. Here's a little look at the lobby of where we're staying. It's called the Chesterfield Hotel, and it is in South Beach of Miami. And I would recommend, we had a good time here overall. This front little patio that you saw outside is where they had hookah later on that night. And then they have this little seating area that's perfect for, you know, when you're just waiting for your Uber or waiting to leave. Also wanted to note that the Scoped Art Show is just a short walk away from this hotel, so that was perfect.
Doing a little day 2 at Scope. Today I'm covering for Steve and Chris while they have a little talk on the main stage. Super excited for them. I'll be here probably for about an hour or so, maybe 2 hours, and then we plan to go to the beach. So finally getting to touch sand at Miami Beach, and yeah, we're just gonna kind of bop around South Beach for today, and I leave tomorrow evening, so I'm gonna see what we can get into before we head out.
Serve, serve, serve.
And that kind of like the catalyst behind this body of work, where it is about trusting in the universe and trusting the path that you're on, despite any difficulties that may come your way. Because there is still so much beauty.
Thanks to my girl Isabella, we made it out to the sculpture on the beach. We hadn't seen this one, so getting a little view. Obviously, lots of other people had the same idea, but that's okay. I'm glad that the public is enjoying art.
We made it! I said it. So we literally planned a whole walk back to our hotel because it said that they have happy hour from 5 to 6. We got here at 5:20, and apparently the happy hour is at a different hotel back down the street that we were just walking, and it would take us 20 minutes to get there. So we literally just walked past it. So instead, we're just gonna eat our little dinner here, which is the sandwiches from earlier, and then probably just go to the liquor store and get those little cute pre-made cocktails instead. But a little thrown off by that. They definitely should have told us at check-in that the happy hour was at a different hotel. It also said they had a pool, but I think that's also at the sister property. So at least we're finding out now. Kind of sad that the check-in person didn't tell us that, but he did let us check in early, so I guess it kind of balances out. But so we ended up just staying in our room for a little bit after, but I guess now the hookah lounge is open at our hotel. I don't know what's going on. We've been practicing our Caribbean accents so we can go get some rum. I'm not gonna do that on camera, but
Try not to spill it.
we mixed Bacardi Silver and a pineapple apple juicy. It's the Miami special.
Miami special. Melissa special.
I'm scared, y'all.
Ready?
Yeah. Cheers. How's it taste, bartender?
Actually, good but strong.
Okay, I found where I want to stay next time I come to Miami. This is gorgeous. Has a huge roundabout. I don't even know what hotel this is. Oh, it's the Lowe's? Okay, taking note. Okay, we finally made it to the sister property. We're gonna see if the pool is even still open. We walked 20 minutes. Okay, let me just also say, we were right here at the Shelbourne. That's where the black little sculpture was. We literally could have just crossed the street, but no, we ran to the other hotel, 20-minute walk to try to get in time for happy hour. All right, we made it inside to the bar, and Melissa was able to finesse us 2 drinks. Thanks, girl. I guess this is what we're doing instead.
Sorry.
That's a Zephyrillis. Like, this is half a pizza. This is bigger. I don't even know how to measure this. Like, last day in Miami. So last night was super fun. It was just honestly a bunch of shenanigans. We didn't really do anything specific or, I don't know, noteworthy, but it was fun nonetheless. And today we just have a few more hours before we have to head back to the airport. So I think we'll just walk around like these few little streets here. I want to get an I Heart Miami shirt. I guess that's my new tourist thing. I have an I Heart SF shirt or sweater that I got in San Francisco, and then I definitely want to get an I Heart New York shirt when I go in a few weeks. I guess I'm experiencing a lot of East Coast this winter, and Miami winter is crazy. It's so hot here, and still like feels like summer. But New York, I know, is going to be a totally different ballgame. It's going to be super Christmassy, and I'm looking forward to it so much. But yeah, thank you for tuning into this vlog. I might show a little bits and pieces, but nothing really crazy is happening today. We're just gonna go to like little tourist shops. So if I end the vlog here, this will be my goodbye to you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!